Oh wait, what is today? July 4th. That means it's a special Independence Day Blade Talk Tuesday. We're not going to follow the timer today. We're going to go as long as we need to. I've written something, so I'm going to try to read it for you all. Now, it's Independence Day, an American, a United States holiday. United States of America. So I don't expect any of you from other countries who view my videos to, share the same connection that I do to this specific holiday. This is a very squeaky chair. Okay, here we go. The Federalist Papers is a series of 85 articles and essays by Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, and John Jay, published between 1787 and 1788. Now, this collection is, those three men were some of our founding fathers, some of the founding fathers of the United States of America. What they were doing is they were attempting to promote the ratification of the Constitution. So, let's see, Thomas Jefferson declared that the Federalist Papers were the best commentary on the principles of government which was ever written. And that's a bold statement coming from the author of the Declaration of Independence. They wanted to avoid a disorganized, majority-ruled faction type thing. And they were trying to promote a united republic under one constitution. So, a republic, that's what we are. The United States of America is a republic. Let me read a few of the quotes from these amazing works that were written for the common man. And this is what always amazed me, is how, back in these times, this was for common man. This was published in newspapers and magazines and things like that for people to read, for workers to read. It really bugs me. It irritates me when people think that those men back then, our founding fathers, were like, dumb bumpkins or idiots who didn't know what was going on, or idealists who had no connection to reality. These men were some of the smartest men alive. So it bugs me when people put them down nowadays. I'd like to see you people write and come up with a system that is so amazing. Anyway, okay, so these are some quotes. Here we go. It has been frequently remarked that it seems to have been reserved to the people of this country by their conduct and example to decide the important question whether societies of men are really capable or not of establishing good government from reflection and choice, or whether they are forever destined to depend on their political constitutions on accident and force. So Alexander Hamilton wrote that. It was one of the Federalist Papers in 1787. That's complicated. It's hard for me to really understand, actually. I read the Federalist Papers while I was in high school, a long time ago, so it was hard for me to understand then. Here we go, another quote. The accumulation of all powers, legislative, executive, and judiciary, in the same hands, whether of one or a few or many, and whether hereditary, self-appointed, or elective, may justly be pronounced the very definition of tyranny. And that was James Madison who said that. That one's pretty powerful. So in other words, if one group of people have all power, that's, even if it's a group of people, majority rule, that's the definition of tyranny. If one person has it, or if a few people or many people, basically against that kind of government, they're separating the powers. The best we can hope, you'll like this one, the best we can hope for concerning, The best we can hope for concerning the people at large is that they be properly armed. Alexander Hamilton. In other words, just like the Second Amendment, it's the right of the people. It's just that these people be well armed for their own defense, security, and all of those things. It's our rights. All right, here, last one. Why has government been instituted at all? because the passions of men will not conform to the dictates of reason and justice without constraint. Alexander Hamilton. In other words, why do we have to have government? Why can't we just be an anarchy? Well, because humans are flawed. Because humans will ignore reason and justice to get what they want, to get what they feel like they should have. So that's why we have to have some kind of governing law. As long as we're humans, there has to be some constraint. The United States of America is a country of law and of liberty. Jefferson wrote in the Declaration of Independence in 1776 that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. So that's a page. That's a line from the Declaration of Independence. It's one of my favorite lines. All men and women are created equal. We all have a certain right to life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. Anything that tries to take that away from us is wrong within, I guess, the dictates of the law. So that's all I gotta say. Happy Independence Day, and thanks so much for watching.